It's all dependent on a person's situation because there's multiple ways to accomplish a goal.
I've never invested in crypto, or however, it's something that it looks like it's the way of the future.
Yes,
For
definitely.
starting now, what is the best way to start? How much? And just do it, because I think that with crypto, it's changing rapidly and prices have changed and things of that nature. So just for someone to pull the trigger and just do it and get in the wave, and I guess catch that wave now, what would you recommend?
So it's all dependent on a person's situation because there's multiple ways to accomplish a goal. I tell all of my clients there's 1,000 ways online to make money in real estate and other financial instruments. That doesn't mean it's necessarily right for you. So it's really specific on your financial situation. So I'm gonna give you my general statement, how I run my finances, how George Gammon views things. There's correlation there. So 80% of how I run my portfolio is real estate based or business based that is backed with or secured with long-term debt that has low interest rates. So I'm giving you full view because I want you to have a very good understanding of this idea, because I want you to be successful but also have a limited downside. So 80% is real estate or business income that is secured with long-term low interest rate debt. So as America prints more money, the debt that I own is worth less, so I make money on shorting the dollar, and I also make money as the business goes up in value, the real estate goes up in value. 10% is in something that's secure, something that's historically has strength in extremely bad times, which is gold, silver, natural resources, the type of things that always are in demand. And then 10% of your income should be, or 10% of your portfolio should be in something that is high risk, high reward. Personally, how I run my high risk, high reward 10%. Now, depending on an individual's situation, it could be different. Now, I think that high risk, high reward item is crypto. Crypto has a future, blockchain has a future, and being exposed to that market is important. The upside is significant, in my opinion. So being open to, say, conservatively, what you were gonna do is really depending upon how much money you have, right? So if you're gonna say, I have $100, what would you do? What is a conservative option to be exposed to the crypto market? Well, the most conservative option is, one, if you only have 100, don't do anything. If you have maybe $1,000, I would say, okay, buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, hold it, and look at it again in 10 years. If you have more money to spend, I would say, okay, then you can start diversifying yourself. And depending how much money you have, I have some investors that have, $100 to $1 million, $100,000 to $1 million to invest. Those individuals were creating a crypto mining fund, which gives them significant tax write-off that can write off against the earned income they make from other sources. So now they're investing in crypto, getting tax write-offs at the same time, which make them money immediately. Because if you save money on taxes, that's basically a return on your investment. So it really depends on your situation. But if you have, say, $1,000, the most conservative option in the crypto space makes me lean towards Bitcoin. Depending on how risky your appetite is, you can start going to other coins. The spectrum can go conservative to extremely risky.
Okay, yeah, we cut off a little bit, but I'm more in the $1,000 bracket. And just to recap what you just mentioned, conservatively, you would say that Bitcoin would be a good start?
Bitcoin is like the gold standard of the crypto market. There's multiple large firms, companies, and countries that own Bitcoin. So it is more of like a blue chip type of crypto compared to all of the other cryptos that are available. Now, some other cryptos other than Bitcoin that have some great market adoption would be XRP. XRP is kind of the opposite of what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin is independent, decentralized, outside of the financial institution institutions. XRP is the opposite. It is centralized. It is within the financial institution. It has bank backing and bank support. So they're opposite. Some people, Bitcoin maxis, will say Bitcoin's the only way. But at the same time, I'm going to say, as a student of finance, and I love the financial system that we have in America. There is some bad things that are in our financial system, but there are so many amazing things that we have in this country that we don't have in any other country. And there is a lot of good inside of that. So XRP is a 2.0 of old school banking. It improves it. Where Bitcoin is more of a gold system, gold standard, in 2.0 of gold. They're different. So both have their benefits, both have their pros and cons, and both have the possibility of having significant returns, but significant risk. Because again, this is the wild west for cryptocurrency. It's not truly fully regulated, and the benefits can be very high, but the risk can also be very high. Those are two opposite ends of a crypto market.
That makes sense. And then is there a website that you recommend to buy these off of? Or because I know that there's like different ways of obtaining Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. Is there a specific one that you recommend?
I can't truly recommend any, because any one of these companies any one of these apps, if you have a warm wallet compared to a cold wallet, any warm wallet could technically crash. The company could go bankrupt and you lose all your money. For example, Cash App. Cash App has nothing to do with crypto. The Cash App could technically go bankrupt, and any money you have in the Cash App, you could lose all of it. That's the same thing with Webull. It's same thing with all of the Robinhood. They're not really bad. So you have Venmo, you could lose your money on those accounts. It's not the same as having a checking account. To add on to that idea, cryptocurrency and the warm wallet, if they go under, you're not FDIC insured. So that's why I can't say I am going to back this company. What I will tell you is this: what is the most common company that you can buy cryptocurrency? And that is Coinbase. You can buy Bitcoin through Coinbase. Now, you can also earn interest on your Bitcoin. Now, Coinbase doesn't offer really interest. Then you would move it to an app like Celsius. Celsius is regulated in New York. So that's an app where you can, after you buy your Bitcoin, you might even be able to buy your Bitcoin off of Celsius, but you can move it there. I hold my Bitcoin on Celsius because I get 6% interest on it. XRP. I buy my XRP through Bitrue or Nexio. That's where I get my XRP. From there,
or what was the other one? Sorry.
Nexo. Nexo, which actually pays a good amount of interest on various different altcoins, different fintech coins. So like I hold my Chainlink, that's another coin I own. I own Chainlink, and I hold that on this platform, Nexo, because the interest is high. They give a good amount of interest. So, we cannot control the market. So while I'm doing that, I'm trying to earn interest along that same timeline. So I'm earning interest and having upside potential. Kind of in a similar format how I run my real estate investments. I try to make my cash flow through renting the property, and I try to make profit as the property appreciates.